Welcome, Rogue Bob Gaming. It is Erik and Matt here again,
What's
and
up?
today is a video that we're kind of excited for. So if you've been on our channel, you've seen that we've done a top 5 favorite Pokemon cards in our collection video. So we thought, why not do the opposite?
Why not involve mass hatred?
Why not involve mass hatred? And so we are going to do top 5 least favorite Pokemon cards. We're going to go 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3. We're going to kind of alternate. And I think I've seen Matt's choices, he's seen mine, so I think the parameters of least favorite are least favorite in our collection, meaning it has to like be a good card in terms of like it's a Pokemon V or Vmax or V, or, you know, or like a GX or Tech. It has to be
something that just really disappointed you.
Yeah,
like you got the card and you're like, I don't like this for many reasons.
Yes,
whatever the reasons may be.
Obviously, commons, you can only hit common cards so much. Every Pokemon deserves to be printed in a common to some extent, whatever. But these are cards where, you know, when you pull a V or a VMAX or a GX, whatever, tag team, like you're excited because like, oh man, I pulled one. This is like a 1 in 4, 1 in 5 packs. But then you're like, this was disappointing
This was
of a pull.
letdown.
So I think that's kind of what we're going for. Least favorite cards in our collection. We don't put commons in our collection really. So that's kind of what we mean. So if you realize that, oh man, why are these cards worse than commons? Well, they're not necessarily. They're just a lot more disappointing. And so those are our parameters. We didn't want to get blasted in the comments for that.
We still will.
So Matt, would you want to get started with, I guess, number 5? So not your least favorite, but your 5th least favorite.
My 5th least favorite. All right, we got Butterfree Vmax.
How dare you?
No, I don't hate Butterfree as a Pokemon. I'm gonna be honest. I don't hate Butterfree. But how disappointing was it to pull a Vmax
and have it be Butterfree?
And I did this recently too, and it was like Butterfree.
Yeah.
I just don't care.
Is it even? Like, what is its move? Is it even competitively viable?
It's a 3 energy, 150 damage.
Yeah.
Pokemon's confused and poisoned. Decent, probably decent in certain decks. If you like it, awesome. I just don't think Butterfree deserved a VMAX in general. Also has 300 HP, so it's really just glass. I wouldn't even call it a glass cannon because it doesn't even hit that hard.
I'll also say, like, I know that, like, for some people, Butterfree is a favorite Pokemon. I think Butterfree is a fairly popular. Yeah, it's a fairly popular Pokemon. I've even used it in the games before, just for a little while. Just you know, it has poison. It can be helpful. But I think anything that gets printed as a VMAX has to be somewhat competitively viable.
Like you
have to be able to build some kind of a deck around it. And this is disappointing one, and also it has one move. It's not even a very good move. It's going to be a card that sits in your binder and does nothing else.
And in my opinion, it's just a bigger Butterfree. It didn't even really add much. He's just like, I'm big now.
Yeah.
But that's it. Yeah.
So
that's number 5.
Cool. Got it. Number 5 for me.
He gets redemption because I like him.
Yes. Number 5 for me is this Morpeko V. You will see
Pikachu clone.
Yeah, like I just think, and I should save this for future on in this video because there might be another one coming, but I just think this card gets printed way too much in recent years. Like I get it, like Pikachu kind of, it's like great value Pikachu, right? It's like this off-brand, but like can we stop giving it, so I can print it common, fine. Maybe give it a cool ability so that it can float like that Dedenne did with like the Dedenne change or whatever, right? Give it something like that. But just like when you get a V card and you pull one and it's this, the reason this is 5 is because the art is kind of cool. I do like Morpeko more as this dark kind of evil little purple and black, like, you know, evil thing. But other than that, it was just purely disappointing. So I'm gonna put this up in the corner. I'm surprised none of you are super surprised with Morpeko making it. It's just not.
There's just certain Pokemon that the Pokemon Company just seems to love. Yeah. And they just will never get enough of. Like, I mean, obviously Pikachu, but Pikachu's the mascot. My number 4 pick, Pichurchin V.
Woo.
That's it. I don't. That you just explained it. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. No, that's literally all I'm gonna say.
I think I was around when you pulled that.
It's just like you pull it. You're just like, I pulled like 3 of them too.
Yeah, and you're just like,
I was
wow.
like, okay, yay.
Cool.
That's all I'm gonna say about that.
All right, this next one for me is just a Pokemon that I feel like some people really like. Fairly new. I think it's a Sword and Shield.
I think it's cool.
You think it's cool? I don't. I think it's kind of lame. I think it's really ugly. And that's Grimmsnarl. Grimmsnarl V. When I pulled this, I was just like, nah. You know, a bite attack 40 with 1 energy, like that's a common card move, and it's on a V card. And then the other one, Spiky Knuckle, isn't too bad. Put 2 energy, attach this Pokemon into your hand. It does 200. For a V card, that's, you know, it's fine. If you have a way to like get energy back onto him in the next turn or something.
But yeah, you are losing energy though.
Yeah. Grimmsnarl does have a VMAX, I think, right? I don't own it, but I think it
Probably.
does have a VMAX, yeah. So who knows, maybe this would pair up well, like if you were able to evolve it. I don't like this card purely just because I don't really like Grimmsnarl as a Pokemon. I think Grimmsnarl is just kind of lame.
My number 3, we got Zarina. Now, this, I guess similar to Erik with Morpeko, I feel like Zarina gets printed a lot.
Yeah.
Do you feel that way? Like she has like I feel like in the past couple sets she had just a regular, you know, I'm not even sure it was a common, but it might have been a rare.
Yeah.
But she had that, now she's got a V, and I don't know, Zarina just isn't a Pokemon I find necessarily like awesome. I think there are cooler Pokemon out there, especially in the grass typing. Yeah. And it just kind of
grass typing in the TCG always just kind of sucks.
And this
anyway.
this is from the
This
Sun.
is the second one in the 3 picks.
And this is the Sun and Moon.
Yeah.
This is Sun and Moon. I'm past this.
Yeah.
We had its time.
I will say I did use Zarina in Pokemon Ultra Sun when I was playing it on my 2DS, Holla. And she was helpful for a little while because she was able to have a couple of fighting moves. And so obviously TCG and video game are two different things.
Very separate things.
Separate things, but I get you. Grass type in general is just very underwhelming in the TCG across the board. Except in this,
Radiance though.
Apparently, Matt told me. Yeah.
It's gonna pick up a little bit.
So if you're a grass type fan, there you go. I think I'm actually going to switch these two. I had them in a different order, but I'm going to switch these two. So I'm going to go with my third to least favorite, right? Yeah, whatever. Yeah. However you say this. Is Galarian Stunfisk V. That's it. I don't know what else to say about Galarians. I mean, it's just, you know, I don't think it deserves a V. Just like, you know, it's just, yeah. I don't know what else to say. I got nothing. I do remember using this online in the TCG online and I actually won a couple of games. Not because of this, but the ability, you know, gets 20 HP for each steel energy attached to this. So it can be a bit of a brick on like a defense level. It can kind of be, but it only hits for 60. Like the moves are too specific. The art's kind of dumb. The Pokemon's dumb. So you know, there
simple
it is.
Simple as that. My number two spot is awarded to Simisear V.
A fire type even. Wow. But yeah, this whole monkey line is just bad.
I can't
It's just
stand
bad.
it. I can't. This is just the most this is one of the most disappointing V cards to pull.
Yeah.
And
it's bad.
I already couldn't stand the elemental monkeys. I think those black and white that came out.
Yeah, it could be. I don't know.
They're
all dumb.
I'm also afraid of monkeys. I don't know if anyone knows that on this channel. I'm actually quite terrified of monkeys. So that certainly doesn't help its case.
All right, my fourth least favorite is something that I've already shown
your
once.
two spot. Your
yeah,
two
my
spot.
number 2 spot.
Okay,
yes.
I was like...
Yeah, I don't know how to say all this, but is Morpeko V the electric type? And this is what I mean. It gets printed, this was in like back-to-back sets, I think, or close to it, and it gets printed twice as V cards. One in electric form, one in dark, and I'm just like, why? Why?
Why?
Do you know what I mean? It's bad. 150, you get 3, discard an energy from this, and you get to switch it with a bench Pokemon, so it's kind of similar to this like, I'm just like, this just not, you know, its retreat cost is 2, so it's not even like, you know, if it had a none as a retreat cost, maybe, I don't know, like, it's not there. The art is fine, but Morpeko, I'm just not with it.
Go away.
I just, like, it gets printed too much in these V, like, I'm just like, what, and it's worth, like, 80 cents. Like, if you pull a V card, I want it to at least get me somewhat close to the value of the pack, if not more.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen all the time. All of these cards are not worth the value of the pack, other than maybe that VMAX from Butterfree, but still.
So first of all,
I was with you when you pulled this too.
Fusion Strike Booster Box, one of our first videos back. I pulled this, and this box had nothing in it.
Literally nothing.
And this is what I pulled.
Complete waste of $120. I mean, I don't think, anyways.
Greedent VMAX.
Just why?
Why did Greedent need a VMAX at all? No, I mean, okay, fine, but a VMAX? Like, are you kidding? And the thing is, like, this being, like, one of the rarest cards I pulled out of that Fusion Strike box?
Yeah. And this is Booster Box. Booster Box, we're talking $120 Booster Box, and this was he was
just the most disappointing thing. And his move is called Max Gimme Gimme. What?
You get to draw 3 cards and only do 160 damage. For a VMAX, that being the best move.
I mean, drawing cards is great. But I don't need it with him.
It sounds like this should have 120 damage, 150 damage, but be on a Greedent V, not a VMAX card.
Yeah,
not about it.
I was just so upset
I kind of laughed when you pulled this.
Like, why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
It's just a giant squirrel.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
And I will say, my number 1 is kind of similar vibes to this. I think Matt might have been when I pulled this. This Pokemon is easily my least favorite Pokemon of recent era. Of like the last, since we've been kind of collecting even pre-COVID.
I'm a little with you on this one.
So I'm just like, why? And I might like...
Flipping.
Why? You can bleep that out if you want. But like, so why does this card exist? It is a VMAX and it is...
Flipping.
Falapple. Why does this card have to exist? Why does this Pokemon have to exist? I know this was Sword and Shield, right? And I think it's this whole England and apple pie kind of, not even, right?
I don't know.
I mean, I think apple pie is like an American thing, but maybe UK is likes pies too. I'm not 100% sure. I know whenever they go to
England, let us know.
When they go to different regions in Pokemon and they try to have Pokemon like this next set is going to be like Italy, right? Or is it not? Spain. Okay. So whatever meal that's really popular in Spain, they'll come out with a Pokemon for it. But
Flipping.
why? You just have to bleep 3
Flipping.
and now 4. And I'm just like, I mean, it's shiny, but the move is terrible. It only has 1. And it's just retreat card. Like, there's just nothing to this card. There's just nothing. It's really disappointing VMAX. I would say on the same level of this Greedent is this VMAX, and that's why it's my least favorite. If you're gonna pull a VMAX, have it be something exciting. I'm sure there's a cult following for this, just like all on here. I'm sure there's people who love these. And
if you like them, don't take our...
That's fine.
Our feelings.
We still appreciate you. You're just wrong.
But don't take our feelings to heart. This is how we feel. You probably hate some Pokemon that we love.
Oh, I'm sure.
Maybe.
I love Alakazam, Gengar, Dragonite, and I'm sure there are people that think Alakazam's dumb. It floats with spoons. So, you know, like, I get it.
But, yeah, here are our least favorite cards in our collection. Our personal least favorite. The ones that we have kept in a binder that we look at and we're like,
and just
I wish I could
heads.
sell you for money, but you're worth nothing.
Yeah.
At least I think.
Yeah. I think our thumbnail for this should just be this image with just dumb written across it.
Just dumb.
But yeah, there's our top 5 least favorite Pokemon cards in our collection. I think Matt and I are also thinking about doing maybe top 5, least 5, at least top 5 for Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah.
Because I don't have the biggest Yu-Gi-Oh! Collection, but I definitely have a top 5. I don't know about least favorite, but we're thinking about doing that. So if you'd like to see that, blast it in the comments.
Yeah, comment below what you would like to see, and we're doing videos every week, so make sure you stick around and subscribe and check us out.
Yeah, if you do want to buy one of these cards, $50 a piece, and yeah.
I mean, I will give you money to take them off my hands.
All right, y'all, we hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll catch you next time.
See ya.
Peace.